Paladins is coming out on Nintendo Switch eShop next week, on Tuesday to be exact, if you got the Founders Pack, which is available to pre-order now on eShop. And today we're going to take a little bit of a deeper look at what the game is. For anybody unfamiliar, it is a hero/champion multiplayer shooter. There is a rotating cast of characters. There are a ton of characters that you can unlock and purchase as well. And we're going to go ahead and get into the other game mode that we didn't try in the previous video, address some things from that video, and just talk a little bit more about the game. So, we're going to play Siege. This video will be in 60 FPS. I will make sure that this renders out correctly this time. The last video didn't render out correctly. I don't know what happened. It ended up being 30. I want to show you guys how perfect the 60 FPS in this game is. So we're going to go ahead, get into Siege, and try to pick our man Victor here. He is a more beginner-friendly champion. He plays a lot like Soldier, and we'll get into the Overwatch thing here in a little bit, but he runs around, he can sprint, he can aim down sights, and he has a grenade. So very basic character, very good for when you are first learning the game, as I am, because I am no Paladins expert. As far as the Overwatch thing, I understand that Paladins came out before Overwatch, but it was a different game back then, and I'm not going to talk about Overwatch very much at all. This is probably the only time I want to mention the game, if I'm honest. So, there you have it. I understand Paladins came out before, but yeah, the games like clearly borrow a little bit from each other. Let's not talk about that anymore. The match is ready here. We're waiting for players. The other thing that I wanted to address here is I understand that there is bots in the game when there isn't enough like real human characters. I know that. I knew that there was bots in the last match. That wasn't something that I didn't know. I don't know why people thought I didn't know that, but yes, I knew that there was bots. I know that there are bots. We're in the queue once again. Hopefully that works. So let's go ahead and skip until we actually get in the match here, and we'll talk more about the game. Okay, so here we are in the champion select menu. We are probably going to try to go with support because nobody else really did it. As far as heroes that have support available right now, Genos is really the only one. Did someone pick her? Ooh, okay, it looks like someone did end up picking someone, so I can go with my man Lex. He is someone that I am more familiar with. We weren't able to get Victor. He was selected beforehand, but I am familiar and comfortable with Lex as well. So now let's go ahead and skip into when the actual match starts. Okay, so now here we are in the customization for the champions. There are emotes, there are voice packs, things of that nature. There's also like horses you can ride. You're gonna ride a horse into battle. It's really cool. There are other animals as well, but we are gonna go ahead and get started here. I'm so surprised how well this runs, and now that this video is in 60 FPS, hopefully you guys see that for yourself and understand that they did something really cool here. The fact that it still like looks as good as it does. I understand the textures and stuff might not look as good as PC or other platforms, but that is to be expected because the Switch is a lower powered piece of hardware. But what they did here is super admirable and honestly still a ton of fun. 60 FPS the entire time. I haven't experienced any frame drops. There has been like a little bit of lag like in between, like in certain matches I played, but that's basically it. Alright, so deal 3 more damage to your retribution target, reduce cooldown. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with Discovery. There are like these like loadout cards things, but we're not gonna mess with that very much. There are items that you can purchase as well. We're going to go with auto, but there is defense, utility, healing, and offense, and we're going to do auto purchase items just because I am very new to Paladins, and I don't want to mess with that too much. You can also go in third person, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to capture a point, and then we have to take the point to another point, and the first to 4 wins. It's going to be a little bit of a longer match. We're doing live commentary here, as you guys can see. Hopefully you guys appreciate that. Let's see if we can do well. Again, there are a ton of people that are way better at the game than I am. Let's go try to capture the point and see how this goes. So here we are riding our steed into battle. Okay, I'm here. There they are. They are also riding their steeds into battle. And with that, we're going to try to stay back a little bit and shoot as often as we can, but there you go. We got the turret down at least. They're doing a very good job with defense right now. And I also kind of want to move in a little bit to see if we can take any of them down. Alright, so we'll try to come around. Seems like our teammates had a similar idea. Ooh, okay. Here, let's go ahead and try to get out of here. We'll slide out of there. Okay, alright, so there we are. We're trying to control the point here now. Nobody else is really here, but that's okay. For the time being, we're handling it. It's slower. It clearly, if more teammates came over here, would be able to capture it a little quicker. And live commentary isn't something we do on the channel very much at all. I was just like thinking about that. So this is like an interesting, different video for a couple of reasons. But yeah, you know, apologies if anybody felt like the previous video wasn't like up to par with what it should have been. Again, like I understand that Overwatch came out before and things like that. Hopefully we can move past that and continue to have a really good time here. Not getting a ton of kills, but that's okay. We're trying to play the objective as best we can. So let's try to move the payload. The payload is moving. The payload is moving. There's an enemy right above us. I don't know. We can try here. We're gonna go. Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna go up there, but actually he's coming down here. There we go. Okay, so decent headway is being made with the payload here. We have a couple of us here, but yeah. 60 FPS on this video should really help showcase just how good this game runs. Alright, we're going to take care of that turret right away. Again, we don't have the most kills, but that's okay. Play the objective, play the objective. There we are. And yeah, like, getting a group of friends, like, to play this, when it's free, right? I don't know if people want to play for the Founders Edition or whatever. The point is right there. It seems like we are going to be able to successfully capture, but I can imagine that like getting a group of friends and playing this like on a nightly basis could be so fun. It is one of the experiences that is like most missing on Nintendo Switch. Switch does a like really good job with having first party, right? First party indies super strong on Nintendo Switch, but online multiplayer is something that's kind of been lacking. Of course, you have things like Doom and probably other games that I'm failing to think of right now that do shooters on Nintendo Switch online. Doom is the big one that comes to mind, but I don't play Doom very much anymore, and I don't know if a lot of other people do either. This runs really well. The 30 FPS was an issue with Doom. People didn't like that whatsoever. So this, since it has crossplay with other platforms, consoles mainly, it's going to be a really good opportunity to see if Nintendo can handle one of these communities where people play this on a nightly basis, jump on and you know, spend hours at a time with their friends. I hope that's something that can, you know, be cultivated and thrive on Nintendo Switch. We have the rumor that Fortnite is coming as well. That is probably very true. So yeah, if that's something that they can do well, Switch is going to be all the better for it. Alright, in the meantime, let's try to take out this other Lex. Oh, okay. And with that, we get taken down for the first time, but it's okay. We took out the other Lex at the very least. And this does give us the ability to ride our steed into battle once again. I always think that that's pretty neat. They're capturing the point, unfortunately. So hopefully we can stop them and capture it ourselves and go for the win. We are all our teammates are there. It's just that nobody seems to be trying to flank or anything. Here, let's see if maybe we can come around and do some damage. For now, let's try to, there we go, get rid of that turret. Alright, capture. Alright, cool. The more of us here, the better. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of the way. Alright, we'll take the assist. Alright, there he is. Alright, they're doing a very poor job of getting us off the point here. We have 3 of us here right now, and we're capturing pretty well. We all but caught up now. There we go. That turret's not going to hurt us either. Perfect. It seems like we're going to be able to capture. I don't want to jinx it. I hope I'm not jinxing it. Alright, overtime. Cool. It's okay. We'll fend them off. And again, I know when there's bots, I'm aware that sometimes players leave and bots... I get that. Alright, so let's continue to shoot here. We're guiding this. Alright, cool. We will be the ones to take the payload. It's okay. We'll take the slow points here instead of kills. Alright, for now, he's not doing a very good job of hitting me. So we'll go up there. Alright, payload, let's move. Yeah, I wish my aim was a little bit better. But hey, playing a shooter with Pro Controller is actually really nice as well. That's like something that we don't get to do a ton of. you know, of course, besides Doom, Wolfenstein is coming. That's something I'm really, really looking forward to as well. But, alright, now they are really defending here. They're doing a good job with that, making things a little bit interesting. Alright, Victor, get out of here. Actually, that might have been a Lex, not a Victor. Sorry. I saw him slide, so it was a Lex. Alright, so I use that ability so I can, like, see him through the wall. Try to get a better view. There we are. Cool, we're on another killing spree. We're doing work now. Perfect. Where's the payload? The payload is coming. Alright, looks like we're going to win this. This is going to be a good match. So, yeah. There you have it. Another look at Overwatch. A hero shooter with a ton of potential on Nintendo Switch. It's a really good time. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this new mode here. Top play by Sweaty Tundra 1385 as Victor. Let's actually check out the play of the game here. Alright. Ooh, okay, so it's a use of his... Oh god, that's very cool. So he used his ult and he got like 3 or 4 kills there. Awesome. There you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below if you are going to be picking up the Founders Pack. Are you excited? If so, see you guys out here on Tuesday. Hopefully E3 is coming up. A ton of videos and information coming your way. And that is pretty much it. Check out Paladins. It's a really good time on Nintendo Switch. Works really well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at it today with me here. And we will catch you on the next one. Switch Force out.